Today, we're diving into a monumental shift that's shaking up the graphics card industry. AMD has pulled a major surprise with the launch of a powerful new GPU that could redefine the mid-range segment and put pressure on the entire market. In a time when graphics cards are becoming more expensive and increasingly inaccessible for average consumers, AMD's latest move with the Radeon RX 9700 GRE, Great Radeon Edition, might be the breath of fresh air gamers have been waiting for. GPU industry has been in turmoil for quite some time now. Prices for even basic gaming cards have surged, creating a growing gap between affordability and actual performance. Once viewed as a necessary investment for gaming enthusiasts, GPUs are now borderline luxury items. Take, for instance, NVIDIA's RTX 4060 8GB, a card that initially hit the market with a modest $300 price tag, only to balloon to nearly $500 across multiple platforms. Even more astonishing is the fact that some retailers are labeling $460 as a discount. One vivid example came from a Vietnamese tech lab that showcased a workstation running 7 RTX 5090 GPUs, each costing around $4,000. These GPUs, although intended for gamers, are now prized in professional environments due to their stellar AI performance. It highlights a stark reality. AI has become so dominant that it's overtaking the consumer market in priority. Meanwhile, Intel, a once mighty titan in the CPU space, is facing its own crisis. As AMD continues to gain traction, Intel is struggling to maintain a foothold in the performance and gaming CPU categories. On platforms like Amazon US, AMD's Ryzen 9800X3D is leading sales charts by a significant margin. Intel's newer Core Ultra CPUs, despite their branding and marketing, have failed to make a significant impact. This underperformance is a clear indicator of Intel's ongoing struggle to compete in a rapidly evolving market. Now, while NVIDIA is shifting focus and Intel is losing its grip, AMD is executing a well-calibrated strategy. Their approach is refreshingly straightforward. Deliver high-performance hardware, remain gamer-centric, and keep pricing competitive. The result? A steady climb in consumer trust and market share. Enter the Radeon RX 9700 GRE. AMD's new graphics card is designed specifically to challenge the status quo. Packed with 12GB of GDDR6 memory, this GPU positions itself perfectly for 1440p gaming and even 4K in optimized conditions. It boasts a 192-bit memory interface and a data bandwidth of 480 GBs, figures that bring it in line with other high-performance cards in AMD's arsenal. The RX 9700 GRE also uses the speedy 20 Gbps memory found in AMD's RX 9000 series, ensuring efficient performance. But there's a bigger question on everyone's mind. Will this card be available worldwide? Initially, the RX 9700 GRE appears to be launching in China, much like AMD's previous GRE card, the RX 7900 GRE. However, if global demand follows a similar pattern, we could soon see it expand to international markets. And that's exactly what the gaming community needs right now. In an environment where entry-level GPUs are priced at over $500, a powerful mid-range option with balanced specs and fair pricing is long overdue. AMD's RX 9700 GRE could play a vital role in realigning the GPU market, not just through its technical specifications, but by forcing competitors like NVIDIA to rethink their pricing models. More importantly, it might help revive the DIY PC building community, a space that has been stifled by rising costs and limited availability. Another major point of concern is the persistent supply chain disruption and the inflated prices found on online retailers like Newegg and Amazon. For many PC enthusiasts, this has made the dream of building a custom rig virtually impossible. Fortunately, brick-and-mortar stores like Micro Center have stepped up, offering more reasonable pricing and in-store deals that allow builders to get their hands on quality parts without breaking the bank. These stores are increasingly becoming safe havens for budget-conscious gamers. With the RX 9700 GRE, AMD isn't just releasing another GPU, they're making a bold statement. And if they can ensure a few key factors, this could be a landmark release. Global availability. AMD must ensure the RX 9700 GRE is not a regional exclusive. International availability will determine its true impact. MSRP consistency. Launching the card near its MSRP globally is essential. Deviating from this price would undermine its competitive edge. The GPU market is at a turning point. With NVIDIA's focus clearly on AI and data center operations, and Intel struggling to reclaim its position, AMD is poised to fill the void. The RX 9700 GRE is a calculated move, one that embraces the core values of performance, accessibility, and gamer-first design. And most importantly, it arrives at a time when the gaming community needs it the most. The current era of GPU development is largely driven by corporate profits, with gamers often left behind in the shuffle. AMD's surprise launch is a timely reminder that innovation and affordability don't have to be mutually exclusive. Their strategy, if executed well, could lead to a much-needed recalibration of the industry. In a world where AI is the buzzword and gaming is often sidelined, AMD's decision to focus on the mid-range consumer segment is a testament to their commitment to real users. By delivering solid specs at a price point that's within reach, they're not just providing value, they're preserving the spirit of PC gaming. And let's not forget, this isn't just about AMD. Their bold actions could ripple across the entire industry. NVIDIA, which has comfortably dominated the GPU space for years, might be compelled to reconsider its strategy. Intel, in desperate need of a win, could be motivated to refocus its CPU roadmap with gamers in mind. And smaller GPU developers might finally have a model to emulate, one that prioritizes real-world performance over theoretical benchmarks and community engagement over quarterly earnings. Welcome back to my channel Technology in the Future, where we keep a close eye on these pivotal developments. The Radeon RX 9700 GRE could very well be the catalyst for change the industry desperately needs. Stay tuned as we continue to monitor availability, pricing, benchmarks, and more in the weeks ahead. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss our follow-up breakdowns, reviews, and gaming tests.